Alright, let's talk about Azucena's Backturn stance. There are many ways to get into Backturn. If you want to enter it manually, all you have to do is press back 3+4. However, for this video, I'll be assuming that you're entering using down back 3 or Liberator stance 3, as these are the most used moves to get there, and they're pretty good. If you watched my Libertador guide before this, you remember that I told you that 3 from that stance is extremely safe. Here's why. Normally, they are -12 and -15 on block. But they put you into Backturn. And because of Azucena's first Backturn move we're going to talk about, it becomes almost completely safe. And that move is Backturned back 1+2. This is Azucena's Backturn parry, and it is awesome. It parries all mids, as long as you have the right timing for it. You can often launch the opponent after you parry too, which is pretty dope. However, nothing is perfect. There are a couple of weaknesses for this parry. The parry does not work on highs or lows, and despite dodging the first attack of strings, it can get clipped by the second or third hit. Oh yeah, also it can get grabbed. And if someone really calls you out, they can just straight up run up and launch you. So while this is a powerful move, make sure to mix it up with just blocking so that you don't get killed. You know, Azucena has a lot of other evasive moves in Backturn as well. She can do Backturn side steps by pressing back 3 or back 4. Back 3 goes to the left, and back 4 goes to the right. You can often use this sidestep to bait out an attack and whiff punish them. She also has back 3+4. This move does evade highs, but I mostly see this as a way for Azucena to chase opponents running away when she's in Backturn. Let me know if you actually use this move outside of that, because I do not. Okay, let's move on to her actual attacks. First, everyone's favorite Backturn 3. It does a meaty 23 damage, only -13 on block, and it puts her in a Libertador stance. And it has some crazy counter hit follow-ups. When you hit Backturn 3 on counter hit, it lets you get a guaranteed crouch throw. Combo nets you 48 damage and puts you into heat. That's not all though. When you are already in heat and you hit back 3 on counter hit, you can convert that to a full launcher by pressing 2 and holding forward in Libertador stance. Let's move on to her mid attacks. She has some very strong mids in Backturn. Let's start with 1+2. This is a 14-frame counter hit mid launcher. It's only -11 on block. If you use this move after down back 3 on hit, this becomes a frame trap, which means if the opponent presses anything, they will get counter hit launch. Be careful after Liberator 3 though. Some moves will beat it. 11 frames or faster. Let's say though that the opponent is just blocking and punishing you for this. In that case, you might want to consider using Backturn 2. This is a slower mid than 1+2, but it's safe on block and goes into a throw on hit if you match 2. This is not a just frame. It's just press the button very fast. We have 2 more mids to talk about though. Next one is the 4-3 string from Backturn. This mid-mid string wall splats on hit, and it tracks really well. I use this move to call out sidesteppers, with punishing, or if we're just at the wall and I think they're gonna duck. However, be careful. This move is -14 on block, so some people can launch it, and at the very least, they're going to hurt you. But that's not the case with this next move, which is Backturn 3+4. This is Azucena's Backturn launcher. It's a little slow, but it jumps over a ton of moves, even rage yards. And to top that all off, it's safe on block. You do have to use the Backturn parry / blocking mind game though. Okay, let's move on to the highs. Azucena has Backturn punches, which are just like all her other stances, where they are high, that wall splat on hit. What makes her Backturn version special, though, is that she can cancel it into 2 different options. She can hold forward after doing the 2 to cancel into Libertador stance, but this is -19, so I would be very careful about this. She can also cancel it into doing 1-4, which does a mid-kick instead of the punch. You can use this to catch someone trying to duck the second high, and if you counter hit them, you get a launch. And finally, Azucena can also use her throws in Backturn. Well, both are generic throws. While there isn't a throw break mix-up with these throws, it does catch people stepping and beats people armoring through you. Alright, that's it for this one. I will work on more guides. Okay, bye!